Okay, I'm here. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a show match, not for real. Don't, well, like last day I said, don't take it too seriously, but I got a little bit of criticism on that. So, take this seriously if you want, but it's of course a show match between Crucial Bar with Diaruga versus Snow and Yulan. And it looks like Aztec British. Okay, I didn't know he switched to Aztec. I clicked in and did not really even notice it. Very interesting. I really like that civilization. I think it's underplayed, so I like to see that.
Yeah, it is a nice civ. It's actually, I think, a good civ, but it's just way harder to play than the most other civs. Like, you make a few small mistakes, then you just die. You have to really be on top of your micro and your BO, I think.
Yes, and I don't know what the changes are to Aztec in the EP.
Not that much, I think, if at all.
No, I also don't think so. But anyways, not.
So we have, by the way, two British. So someone in the chat, or maybe a few people, were asking for Brits. We have
Well,
two
there
British.
you got it. Let's see. Of course, going immediately for the goats is a good thing to do, and also in the center are always good treasures. In this case, 85 wood and 80 food, both very strong. But also the goats are very good for India. So yeah, let's see what they can do. Looks like they're going immediately to the center. I really like that.
Yeah. Wait, this was a 200 wood start, right?
And let me see. I don't think it was. Snow made a house and a fire pit, and he's got nothing left. And Aztec starts with 100 more. So.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so we have indeed, as you said, two big treasures in the center, and it looks like both of them are going to be scouted by Team One. Team One is going to be Ulan team.
Team 1 is the Yulan team. Okay.
Yeah, they're left. Oh no, wait, for you, they're all on the bottom on the right side. Yeah, okay. Well, no, they're all for me like the flags are on the left. So. But
oh yeah,
matter.
that makes sense. Okay, yeah, then they're Team 1.
Anyway, they will get this treasure easy.
Yeah, 85 wood. I hope he can convert a tiger. Well, looks like they're just going to straight up fight it. India, on the other hand, is getting a lot of the goats. Already got 4 of them, and Crucial War got 2 of them. So they do have that advantage, and now they're going for 80 food.
Let's see if they're gonna, if they're spot on. I mean, on top of the game, they will realize that they are taking 80 food, and I think they will now. But the problem
but they're too late.
Yeah, it goes so fast with like the elephants and the area damage.
Yeah.
He did position right. I have to quickly mention that. What you do is you stun one of these tigers or leopards or whatever they are, and then you let the other one come close. Let me take these two deers. You let this one come close, like next to this one, and then it will mean that when your elephants are attacking that one, they will, because of the area damage, they will also automatically attack the other one, and thus they will die way faster, and you take less damage.
With things like that, you can take a treasure with protected by 10 monkeys or something very easily, just because of the splash damage. And yeah, okay.
I've never tried it on that one though. Have you tried that on the 10 monkeys? Because there are a lot of monkeys that you have to deal with.
Well, not in first age I have, but in second age I did, and that works fine.
Okay.
In first age, yeah, it's kind of risky. I mean, you got 200 food, but if you fail, then you lose both of your heroes. So.
Yeah, so quickly about the matchup, Aztec Brits versus India Brits. I expect both of the British to go for cavalry here, while the Aztec and the Indian guy are going to go for the infantry. And Aztec can actually, I believe, have a little bit of a stronger rush, so it's probably that the Indian guy might aggro, but we'll have to see if either one is like, if you go aggro in the center and Knushabear is going for the famous 3 BO, then you are fucked.
Yeah, but looks like he's going for aggro in the center.
No, I mean, he's just for anyone who didn't get the inside joke, but yeah, he's going for aggro for it, yes.
Yes, look, he's going for aggro fort. What Dia has got going for him, he's got 10 goats right now, and Crucial Bar has got 1 more, which he's sending him right now. Of course, India has the best use of these goats.
Yeah.
Well, on the other hand, Snow only got 5 of them, so, and there's still only 1 left, I think.
Yeah, so they did a job there, yeah.
Yeah, definitely a good advantage in terms of.
He lost his elephant though, which kind of sucks because you needed to tank. Yeah, to 80 XP, right?
80 XP, okay, yeah.
But you need that to tank. Well, he is lucky that, like, what's the Aztec guy doing? Like, he is. Oh, there the villagers are. I mean, he's still on time because the aggro fort will be up like in a little bit only, so I think he can. Oh, he's gonna wait for 700 wood. Oh, that's gonna be risky.
Let's see what the shipments.
They haven't scoured at all.
No, he almost has the 250 wood he needs. So
Yeah, but he is okay, but it's a little bit risky.
I think he's going to build it now. Oh, two settlers for Yulan also walking around here. Not sure what they're.
Yeah, he's going back now.
Yeah, snow is going back, so Yulan should also go back at some point.
So they basically give up control of the center. By the way, Ulan aged with 500 food, not a tower. I know, I still feel that the tower is better because you can also get 5 hus out and you just have map control with it.
Yes, of course, could make a nice addition either to the forward base or to secure some hunts on his side of the map.
Yeah, only when you go for like this rush BO to the double Rex Musk or something, then I like 500 food. But in most other cases, I think tower is better.
Don't think it's going to be an all-out rush.
No, that's what I mean.
Yeah, so that's not really the preferred option. Okay, so Dia has got his elephant back and now has to walk all the way to there. Let's see what else is happening on the map.
It's going to be interesting how this plays out because Eric can have very nice micro with mace and pike. So it's all about how fast he can target down the sepoys and micro his pike correctly on the Hussars of Knushabar. And then Ulan guy is able to smash his cavalry into whatever Gurkha there's left.
Okay, and Knushabar sending 5 villagers first. Is that a preferred option if you start with a stable?
Yeah, I believe Maido did this at first. They tried it like in a different way. The thing is that you get a little bit easier your 5 hus because the 5 villagers do help gathering right away. As opposed to 700 wood, then you first have to build the houses to get the villages. So you need like 4 villages to build houses, which are not gathering. Yes. I believe if you time it right and macro correctly, you can still get 5 hus out, but it is easier this way. Then again, I feel that with the 700 wood you can make your houses, which means that you get your second card a little bit faster, but the difference is not that much.
I do always like 700 wood, but I know the feeling like when you just send 5 villagers, okay, I'm getting more resources than before and everything is fine, and you don't have to do like make more houses and make market upgrades, and it's just easier for your macro. But yeah, of course 700 wood is more flexible and I like it more in most cases. Let's see, 5 Hussar are out for Knushabar, so now 10 in total with 10 sepoy.
By the way, you can see the same because Ulan, he has 2 for 6 Hussar, so he missed something in the second batch. But yeah, okay, well that's also one thing to keep in mind. It might come, I think he slipped up with the macro a little bit, but it also comes down to the fact that your second batch might be easy because of the 5 villagers gathering. I still have to try it myself. I just feel that if you do it correctly, it wouldn't matter that much, but I'm inclined to say that it's easier with the 5 villagers to not mess up your macro so that you get your Hussars out. Because now we see that Knushabar has 10 Hussar while Ulan has 2, 4, 6. I'm sure that could have been 8 at least, but maybe 10 would have been too much. Then again, let me see the upgrades because...
he's got hunting dogs a little bit earlier, Ulan has. Knushabar only now got hunting dogs.
Yeah, Knushabar had a very late market, so where is his market even?
Yulan too, it's here, forward market. So
yeah. So none of them has placer mines even? Okay.
Yeah, they're not, well, Yulan not doing anything in the market right now, Knushabar doing steel traps, so... Still have to do a lot of market upgrades.
Well, I think his choice is fine. He made 2 batches of 5 hus. That's 10. That's enough for now. Then you do your steel traps, and then you make you queue up more hussars. Now he has 5 again. So this is a proper build. I mean, he's doing it. Doing it right.
Good macro. On the other hand, Yulan right now has 11 against the 15 of Knushabar. So yeah, 4 hussar difference. Let's see. At military units lost. Yeah, nothing lost. The only thing lost so far are 4 Makakis. So.
Yeah, the problem is both of them don't really want to commit and push into the other one. Then you get like a shipment right on top of you, and of course the Agra or the Warhead shooting at you as well. The question is like Ulan. Look at this, Ulan. So basically, Knushabar and Ulan have a similar BO. They just swap 1 card. I think. I'm curious to see like which one is going to ship cavalry HP, if they're both going to do that or not, because that's going to be so huge in tanking stuff here.
Yes.
This is something they can't take. Like this is good for Knushabar. And the seapoys are just
Yeah.
gonna totally kill this. Like, look
I
at
think
this.
so too. There are a lot of seaport there and not enough Mesa Halted to deal with that. Quite a lot of Pumas, if they can get in there in a good position.
They're doing quite okay. That crucial
Okay,
versus
they're
SARS
good.
are not the best. Oh, Jaguars even
Yes,
coming.
they're getting right on top of the Hussars. That's very good for those Pumas.
Yeah,
Of course, they
but
can
then
have
again,
siege.
like, keep in mind, look at the Mesa Tins. Like, you need so many Mesas to kill this, to kill these seapoys. Just
Yeah, the Mesas are like Strelets, just very weak and cheap units, and they don't do so much if you don't have enough.
it's a little bit chaotic here, but I think that Crucial Bear team comes out ahead. Basically, just because seaport are just OP, man.
Pop is in favor of Crucibar, yes, and looks like they're cleaning this up.
I mean, Eric did quite a good job microing, but it's so hard when you have, like, I don't know exactly how many Mesa Tins you need. That's 8 times 2, it's 16. So that's 10, 12. So you need 12 maces to kill one seapoy. Like, seriously, that's just...
Oh, that's so
bullshit.
many. Okay, yeah, they have to go back with these units here. Okay, 3 gardeners also coming out.
His Jaguars were also
Puma's getting in on a good spot again.
Yeah, exactly. He still has 9 maces after, so... He just shipped at 10 maces now, so he made all the maces before. Oh,
Yes,
he used 5 villages in between. Oh, that's why his push was not as strong. I was like wondering, like, you should have more army, but I don't think he should have used the 5 villages yet, actually.
Yeah, either 10 mace or maybe 600 wood would have given him a much bigger army than he has right now. And you see all the maces now being picked off by both Salvars and Gardeners. And yeah, 5 Star of Yulan coming in too late. Going to be picked off by all the seapoint.
Yeah, that's indeed, like, India is strong at this point, especially with the trickle, the 300 export, so the 4 villages from the Ottoman consulate and the market upgrade. So I believe that Aztec has a better timing if he goes without 5 villages but just army. Like, imagine if he had 9 more maces that fight, or 10 first actually rather, then he would have been able to deal better with the seapoint. By the way, we see that both of them have cavalry HP, so yeah, the build orders are very similar.
Yeah, they went in when
he's shipping clearance.
The military composition of Knushbar and Daya was very strong and their own wasn't that overwhelming, so their push wasn't as effective. On the other hand, the micro was quite good and the Pumas did a lot of damage to other Hussars.
I actually feel that perhaps the British guy should have added a Rex and made infantry and stopped cavalry at some point, because his cavalry is not countering anything. I mean, there's Seapoy, there's Huss.
Yeah, there's even Zamburex right now.
You need something more.
And now it's GG, yeah.
Okay, you never, like, resign until the last Huss is dead. Currently.
And yeah, there it goes. GG. Okay, well, congratulations, Crucial on Daya. A little bit of criticism from Daya on the...
It's Dia, not Gaia.
Daya.
Oh, you said Daya, okay.
Daya, yeah, okay, I should say Dia probably. But Daya sounds more Englishly.
yeah, okay, I thought you said... Okay, never mind.
No, it's definitely not Guardia. Okay, let's see if they want to...
By the way, if you look at this military count, you see, so Knus made 555. The last batch was delayed because he did steel traps. I think that's a good choice. And you see Ulan made 5 and then 3.
Then 3.
No, wait, 2. What the fuck? No, I think 1 died. Or not? Did he just make 2?
No, he had 4 less, so he made 5, 2, 4 or something.
He made 5 and then 2 and then 5 and 5 again. But yeah, that means... Oh, it's actually... The interesting thing is that during the fight they had the same amount. Actually, Ulan had 2 more Hus. That's weird. Wait. Knushenberg makes 555. Well, it's about the delay. There's a delay in this batch, and there's like a small delay in this batch. So actually, the timing at 8:30, they had the same amount of Hus, like 1 difference.
Yes, but Knuschel had the Hus earlier to harass,
Yeah, but
and he had steel traps earlier.
He didn't harass. Yeah, he had steel traps earlier, that's right, but he didn't harass. So that was not like an important point in this game. But he could have, like, let's say if they pushed earlier, then it would matter. Yes.
Yes.
Wait, where is Eric?
Okay, another game is hosted. Maito is in this game. Let's see if he actually wants to play.
Depends. I mean, Eric was in there first.
Left.
So Eric.
Oh yes, Snow left, and Maito is coming in with China. Let's see if he's really going to play China. I love that Civ.
Maybe Eric said be right back or something, and that I missed it because he's not responding. So maybe he wants to take a small break. After all, they played a match before.
Yeah, he already played a tourney game, of course, so that's quite intense.
Then we just play this one. He can play after again.
Are you ready?
Maido wants revenge. Oh, he's gonna go India. And now Deerwood is gonna go Aztec. Okay.
So this is the same. No, it's really China. Oh, British. The one who asked in the chat for more British play should really be happy now. Do they even Virginia Company good speed? I don't think they will.
No.
Especially not in team game.
Well, it could be. I think it still can be useful sometimes, but I feel that the standard BO is just almost as good. I don't know. I've seen good speech essay about it with the calculations and stuff, but in practice it seems to be a little bit different. I don't know. Basic idea that you can go for VC and either boom if you have time, or not boom and be in a similar position. But then again, you do use one more card, so.
I thought it was 3 versus 3.
I thought he didn't even like 3v3.
Okay, let's go. China. I want to see this.
His China is actually pretty nice.
I like China a lot in team. In 1v1,
Yeah,
it's
see,
always...
he missed a badge. He would have been able to make it. That's what I'm saying. Like, I do often this build as well. He would have been able to just get 5-5-5 stuff.
China versus double bread.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Somebody is saying in the chat, would you not rather have team 3 villagers instead of 5 villagers as Aztec?
Sorry, say again?
What do you think about that? Sending team 3 villagers instead of 5 villagers as an Aztec?
Well,
What situation would you want that?
Yeah, it depends a little bit on what you're doing. Like, in general, of course, 6 villages is better than 5.
Yes.
But early on, depending on your build order, it could mean that you need your 2 extra villages yourself just to get the units out for a special timing or something. And in this case, I don't think it matters that much. I think if he would have had his own 3 villagers, he would have had the same amount of units. I'm pretty sure. Maybe he would not be able to do the jacks, though. I'm not exactly sure about that one. Maybe
Okay.
he wouldn't be able to have 450 food. It would be close. I'm not sure. But like in general in team games, I think it's better to send team 3 first.
Okay. Well, I see. Thank you. Anyways, guys, Yulan and Maito are going to play against Knushobar and Dia Ruga. Let's pronounce it the Dutch way. And it's going to be China and British versus British and French. So a British mirror with French and China on the side. And I really like the China Civ. I think in team especially it's more versatile than in 1v1 where it's always the same fast fortress bullshit. So I really like to see this.
Well, fast fortress might be bullshit, but I mean, let's face it. China has 2 options: either they rush or they FF or semi perhaps. But if they play long colonial, they're just gonna lose.
Yes, that's for sure. But in team you see some other unit combinations sometimes, and yeah, well, you can see more H2 shenanigans. I don't know. I still think in 1v1 it's even more boring.
Yeah, in 1v1 like it's very strong as well. But I mean, like here versus British friends, you just face masks, mess, and with longbowmen behind, perhaps cavalry, HP, hussars. You can't face that with China H2 army. You need either a rush and limit their like contain them or limit their eco or something, or you have to get into fortress for better units.
Yeah, I hope. Personally, I hope we will see some kind of rush. I always like it, especially when it comes as a surprise. But let's see what's happening. Anyways, in the center there's of course those strong treasures. No big treasures have been picked up yet. 75 food is there and 90 wood, and of course this big Mongol treasure, but that's not really too important at this point. 90 wood picked up by Diaruga, and that's good for his British, of course.
Yeah, it looks like Maida is going to go for the 80 foot, but the other ones have scouted it, so it will be very close. If Ulan is going to shoot, yeah, they will get it on time. Oh, actually, she shot the wrong one. Wait, no, okay, they get it.
Yeah, he's going to get it on.
That was close.
That was actually pretty close, but
Ulan even took it while the China one was supposed to have it, but yes.
Yeah, of course, you rather have China get this extra food to
Can't blame him for just getting it, because otherwise the other ones might have.
Yes, Knushenbar is maybe going to lose his scout. Well, no, it's running away now, just in time. Okay, so there was the first bit of contention, and now the smaller treasures are going to be important, and also things like the sheep, of course, very good for China. Even already got 5 of his goats on a village, and is now going to eat his first goat to age up a little bit faster.
Yeah, I think that's nice. Yeah,
yes,
goats as well. By the way, look at this. The original is going for Virginia Company.
Oh, listening to Goodspeed here. That's why he left his wood on the floor. I didn't know why he did that. I thought but
because he needs only one house, so he was trying to age up as fast as possible. I think for the 700 wood.
Yes, and now that he's got Virginia Company, he's of course going to build, get his wood and get more houses out. So, good job.
I'm actually not sure about that. I think probably he thought this through. But I was like, you could also make it extra house, get a little bit more XP. So, well, actually, you don't need the Virginia faster. But I mean, you can get one villager extra. But I guess it's probably better to save the wood. And
then the shipment is like worth less, right? So.
Nah, it's still. I mean, yeah, you just save like what was it again? 50 wood or 40?
You lose like you lose like 40 wood or something.
Yeah, so probably better.
Yeah, it's 40.
Yeah, okay, so it's a good choice.
Yeah, I think it's a better choice. Let's see. It's going to be, of course, a Chinese wonder in his own base. He's got a trade post and is typing a lot of things. Yeah, he didn't really.
Typing way too much.
Yeah, that's why he loses. Yeah, his herd is a little bit far away from his town center now, herding and again in like a weird way, but it's slowly getting back to his town center. Of course, he can make villages which help saving his villagers.
Wait, did Knushenbar? Oh yeah, it was 300 wood start, so Knushenbar made a TP in H1, I think, right? He even ships eco theory in between. Okay. Usually you save your shipments from this for the second age, but
Okay, yeah, Knushabar going very greedy, and Diaruga also with, of course, both 500 food and, well, I don't know if that's
that's
too
normal.
greedy, but it's
if
like,
you go for junior company, that's normal.
yes.
You need the food.
And also making a lot of houses. So I think he's just going to let China go A3 and try to have a much better eco to get out more units. Okay, stealing
Yeah, well,
a goat.
this is the situation where the Virginia company card is useful because there's no rush coming, so you have all the time in the world to prepare for
Yes.
timing. So he can just make all the houses and then make units. Or he can even actually, to be honest, go in the third age and play from there with a huge eco that he has.
Yes, China is not going to do anything in H2, and British is also can of course get some hussar out, but it's not going to be a rush or something. So they do have the time to make all these houses, make even like a giant wall of houses, and
Yes.
Knushabar going very greedy with the eco theory. So yeah, definitely.
This is interesting.
Okay, yeah, making a huge wall. Of course,
Look
he
at
cannot pass through that wall. Only he can hear, and if he deletes that market. But if he's got longbowman, he doesn't have to. I mean,
I think
it's
there's a
got
small choke like on the right side, but yeah, this is a good wall.
yeah, very nicely done by him. Also got some trees inside the wall, so he won't be starved out of wood immediately. And I think definitely that's a good play by him. Let's see 5 settlers now out for Daya, and let's see how many.
Well, what is interesting, by the way, one thing to point out here is that Ulan also wait long with his stable. He's just making a stable, so he was booming at first as well.
Yeah, and I think that's of course a good decision when you know they're not going to be aggressive, and when you know China is also not going to have units out immediately. So getting a little bit of eco. Stable very forward though. I never liked that, but
The stable, wait, I think it's okay.
just this. I like.
It's still in line of in range of his down center, I think.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, look, his hero is gonna get chased down, so he needs to come back,
Barely
man.
though. Yeah, a few hussar from Knushabar in the base of Maito, but with some proper villager management, he should be able to not lose anything. But if there's a Yulan, oh yeah, there they go. There are the sentries. So those hussar are getting caught. Not lost anything yet, but lost a lot of HP on them. So
He was kind of expecting that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure his view was there. You saw him repositioning his cavalry a little bit, and he got out on time. But yeah, if we look at the economic unit population, you see that. Actually, I want to see this per player. How can I?
you can look at economic units,
Yes, exactly.
and Diaruga on 44 villagers now and almost aging up, and like he's almost going to click the age up button. And
So
yeah,
he has 4 villagers more. But wait a second, he has 4 more villagers.
and a lot more upgrades. He's got placer mines more and great code more,
And of course he gets more XP because of all the houses, so he has his card faster.
yes, if you look at the shipments sent, yeah, both 5 villagers. So how many houses can he still make? I cannot see that.
He's 200 pop, so I think he's max.
Oh yes, but Yulan still can make 4 more villagers, and well, yeah, of course in the end they will have the same amount of villagers because they both can make 20 houses, but Daya just had them way earlier, and that's going to be really good for him. He's now halfway aged. Yulan getting some hussars here in the center. And yeah, these hussars cannot go through this wall, so okay, now there's some musketeers to save the hussars. And Yulan going back, he doesn't want to get snared by the hussars and then get caught by musketeers. It looks like Diaruga now going full on longbowman.
Yeah,
Another...
Ulan, I'm not sure about this. He's gonna ship 4 villagers. Like I would, he should have just gone 700 coin and age up in this case. I think it's much better than 4 villagers. I'm not sure what his plan is. Like maybe he wants to make units in the second age and support like Maido's third age push before aging up himself. That's an option, but
yeah, he's making a barracks. So let's see what his unit composition what their plan is going to be. Maito has got out no units yet, only the standard Ching-Chong army with pikemen. And building a second town center here with his 1000 wood, and that can really help him like get on the level of eco that the other guys have, because of course China is not like the big boomer like British. So.
Yeah, this is quite interesting. They're indeed playing this much more greedy and eco. They're not going for a heavy push. And by the way, Ulan has 55 villages. Diraruja has 44.
Yeah, of course, because of the H-up, so he had to pause his villager production.
I mean, like, Ulan could have just sent 700 coin and aged himself, so skipped 4 villagers, then he would have 51 compared to 45. So this is what I'm saying, like, is Virginia Company that good? I'm not sure. Like, I don't know. I'm not convinced yet. That's all I'm saying.
We will have to see in the post-game how the villager production
Yeah, but even if your villager production goes faster, you're also investing in all the houses early on. And, like, look at this. Diraruja made 5 Musk or something and 5 longbows, but Ulan also made like 6-7 hussars in the meantime to do something with that. So that's more resources invested in that as well. So if he had, for example, made a Rex, then he would have been able to go fast to his 200 pop also.
Yes, that's definitely true.
We'll check later. But anyway, Diraruja
we will have
has
to check
on the
the
way.
post game to see anything. And let's see what Maito is doing
You see
here.
also, by the way, that Knushabai shipped 1k wood first for TC and now 2 cannons. So everyone is playing just very, very greedy, and that's why Ulan should be aging up. He will soon. Maito shipping
even.
Yeah, he's like going all out, booming. Like just.
Now there are 4 cannons out, so 4 falconets out for Knushabar and Diraruga, and that means go time for them.
He has no 7-hand mortar, by the way, Maito. So.
The only thing they've got only like very much anti-infantry. Oh yeah, they got a few more musketeers. Okay, that's fine. A lot of longbowmen and 4 cannons. So against all infantry of China, they're going to do a lot of damage. And let's see what Yulan has, also making longbowmen here. So I think this is going to be hard to defend.
Yeah, it's yeah, Maito, like in this scenario, expecting 4 cannons, 7-hand mortar might be a good choice. But he doesn't have it in his deck. Yeah, I know, but like having that in your deck could be useful. But then again...
Maybe meteor hammers would have been a good choice.
Yeah, but if they play it properly, then you won't even reach the cannons with the meteor hammers, so... You need something like... There's no artillery foundry coming up for Ulan either, so... He will ship 2 cannons of his own, I'm pretty sure, but like that's it, so...
Refrigeration for Knushabar coming out, so he's pretty confident in this push that he thinks like I can win this without any additional upgrades or units. He's just going to be even more greedy.
Yeah, this push is going fine for them. The question is, like, what I don't like is they are so split up. Like, Maito is coming from the left and Ulan from the right, so they really have to do this right, otherwise they're gonna be like 2v1 at some point.
There are 2 falconets there, but Diraruga has sent
I like this addition
the longbowman range upgrade, so he might even be able to snipe them off.
Exactly. But
so let's see.
Look at this. If the Cours are just gonna go in, it will be like very hard. But Maito has to go as well. Like they can't just go alone. This is very, very dangerous what they're doing. I'm not sure why they're not merging, but maybe
this is very hard to control, right? So if one of the armies goes a little bit to the left, the other one has to adjust to that, etc., etc. It's really hard to control armies from 2 sides.
But those who should have been straight from the Rex onto the cannons. Yes, he's doing so. He could have gotten.
Yeah, 1 cannon is down.
He could have gotten both actually, if he had.
1 cannon is down and 1 is on half HP.
But look at this.
Quite a lot of damage. Now it's going to be 2 falconets.
Like this is why you always, by the way, unpack your cannons before, so you don't have this issue that your other guys is gonna shoot your cannons before you can have your own shots.
Diraruga shot the cannons off Yulan. 3 shots and Diraruga is with 1.5 HP now. All the units go in at the same time.
They're still doing quite a good job, to be honest. I hope there's a new batch of units coming from that Rex. Oh, look,
there are big flails.
Yes, they get the cannon right away. This is going okay for Team Maito.
Flails and the meteor hammers right on the longbowmen, so that was very important. The wounds did a lot of damage against these cuirassiers, and it looks like they're going to clean this up.
I like
It's really hard
that
to
he was
tell.
making crochets at first, but at some point when there's so many goons around, they just become like less effective because they're so costly. The Kundan place is really nice. A lot of goons, a lot of combos. Like the musketeers are not as good as the which are. Like there's so much infantry, goons, skirms, longbows. The musk are not the best thing. Probably
Yeah,
get some just for the cannon protection, but
He's not making them anymore. There are longbowmen coming from here and from here, so it's just longbowmen from now. Even adding a second town center here in a very aggressive spot
next to
wants
the
to.
village.
Yeah.
To be honest, it's looking very good for Team 1.
Yes, looking a lot better than, well, before the fight. He even got Royal Mint in here, and so Maito's eco is actually going to be quite good.
Yeah,
Let's
it's
see
insane.
how many villages he has. 43, so it's not. It is.
Scale up really well.
Yes, exactly. It's not the same as the others. They have all got 20 more or something.
By the way, both Brits have now the same number of villages, but the Aruja is on almost 3 town centers, so let Oak made that too because this one's gonna die. But he's pumping villages from 2 town centers, so
Yeah, Yulan. I don't know. Like Dia did skip a lot, or did
no,
let's see how
I'm
many
pretty
he
sure
lost.
that Yulan invested a little bit more in army while Dia was making the second town center.
Yes. Yeah, nobody lost villagers yet. Only Maito at 3. So
By the way, this is always a tough choice. You see that he has 3 mills here. First of all, the positioning is a little bit odd. I'm not sure why they're not in the back, but whatever.
just make them here. There are plenty
Well,
of.
yeah, maybe not one or too much, but this is like very harassable. But he basically says, okay, I give up. I'm not going to take, for example, this part of the map, and walking here is too far for him, so he's just going to stick with his eco there. I think that's not a bad choice, to be honest.
Well, it's of course the safe option, and maybe he had some wood laying around you. Maybe if you have some extra, then you think like, okay, I just make a mill. But
yeah, look at this, by the way. He ships refrigeration, so his eco is going to be better than Dia's. But Dia shipped Musk HP
Dia
and
just
combat.
shipped the Royal Mint also, so
Yeah, but that's just like after now because of the cannons, I guess. But the fact that he shipped the musketeer cars and doesn't have many musk out is a little bit odd. And look at the cannon positioning. Then, bye bye.
oh yeah, they popped out on the wrong side. I mean, he's got a wall, but if they put them out on the below the wall, then it would have been much more effective, of course.
Yeah, but then the goons were running that way, so he had to pop out on the other side.
Yeah, but now the Changdao's getting them in melee combat.
It's always risky, by the way, going for cannons. I know that you want to have cannons like versus infantry mass, but then again, you are so immobile. That's just like it comes so precise, and it's also like you are immobile basically, so you can't push fast left, right, or whatever is needed. It's really you have to really play it a little bit different with cannons, and that's not like suitable for everyone.
Yes, and in this case it didn't really turn out that well, but maybe let's see if he's got more in queue, units in queue for Diaruga. 2 cannons, yes, so
Sorry, yeah.
he's going more for it. Yeah, 2 more cannons just popped out.
The interesting thing, by the way, is that there's a lot of goons for Knusselberg, and I feel that he should be going for couriers again now. He has enough goons, and there's not much cavalry, so he needs either skirmishers or couriers to better deal with the composition of the opponent. Like, this is going to be like a similar mistake that Maito had in the first game or second game, like overdoing goons when that's not like the best point in this phase in the game.
Yes, those goons are, yeah, they're maybe for sniping some falconet, they're going to be good, but there are no cuirassiers. Oh, well, there are cuirassiers out here, so
Yeah,
those goons can do a lot of damage. Oh, a lot of villagers
Yeah,
here
look
on
at
the wrong
that.
side of the wall. What are they going to do?
I
Maybe
think he wants to flank, and that's a good choice. But he has to be careful. Wow, if this is gonna smash in there onto the cannons.
Oh yeah, those cannons just going to go down. Look at that.
That's a little bit of an unfortunate misstep.
Today we've seen so many cannons getting wrecked.
Cannon wreck day, apparently.
Yes, like if you watch the stream, if you have watched the stream all day, don't learn anything about cannon control from these guys because it's just very crappy today.
Yeah.
Those cuirassiers, yeah, definitely going to go away. That's 30 pop running behind.
If the Witch is going to take the goons here, now it looks like he's more or less letting the Longbow just do their thing. But if he's targeting the goons, then these cuirassiers can definitely do something. He should just be going in that.
Yeah, but their cuirassiers, of course, came way too late. They didn't raid anything. He just. Okay, the cuirassiers are right in the middle of the goons here. Longbowmen very well jammed into each other. Like
This is
one
still okay,
little.
this is still okay. He just needs to target the lombos and the goons a little bit more. Like look at this, lombos are just too much auto firing, not micros. But they're still okay.
Oh,
but now
4 more cannons.
but again,
And
oh my god.
Julan just going to melee them with the goons. Oh, this cannons today
I'm
are
not
all
sure,
getting
like,
wrecked. 5
why-
cannons came out.
Why
Look at
didn't they
that.
just like rotate a little bit towards the foundry? I mean, the Aruja knows cannons are coming out, so they could have moved there a little bit.
Yeah, he could just have told him, of course. And yeah, one cannon still here, but now getting picked off by the rest of the goons. So many resources just wasted. Like one of these.
Imagine if he had 5 cannons, then this next push of them would be like insane.
Yes, this is just a huge swing. Like
By the way, the Aruja has 140 HP longbowman and Ulan as well. I think none of them have the arsenal upgrade, or is
no,
that?
none of them have it. If
What-
you
what-
click
what-
on a unit, you see all the upgrades they have on the right side.
Yeah, yeah. So what does it become with arsenal upgrade again? Like 130, I'm not sure,
It's
120?
20% more, right?
20% more. Wait, really?
Or 15.
Okay.
But I think it's quite big because like melee units and bowmen are not that.
By the way,
Not
we
that
see that
common.
the economic unit population is slowly going in favor of Knushabar team because they're booming for more town centers.
Yeah.
So there you see where they have the map, like the
no,
fact
it's
that they have the
10%.
center of the map and the 2 extra gold mines and all the food and the 2 town centers booming from there. That's slowly giving them an advantage. Just now, Ulan is finishing his 2nd town center.
Yes, and whether the economic unit population is still the same, whether recalculated is still the same, so they're fine.
Yeah, but I bet Knush is soon on 80 vills, and that's gonna be. Wait, let me see. Oh, he's 56. He stopped the boom for a second, I think. Then, just 56. Wait, that's crazy. Oh, he made a lot of course, so yeah.
Yes. Yeah, it's of course 10% from the arsenal. There was the other upgrade that was 20%. I was mistaken. That looks like Maito going to expand his territory here and going to start a big spam of units soon. He's got a lot of resources stacked up. Might even go for another age up, but he
Yeah,
doesn't have any food, so
just
just going to make units.
He just ate up.
Oh, he just
The thing
ate
is that
up.
reformers are nerfed, so they're not as good anymore as they were in the
No, definitely. He doesn't have this in his deck, but instead of the
This is gonna be so risky. If they find this, there's like 20 villagers there.
yeah, that's so many villagers and not really
Look
any
again, look at this.
protection
Again, they
nearby.
take control of the map. They have another gold mine depleted. They have another herd that they're taken. Like Knushaber is just now starting his mills, and Diaruja as well, like a few minutes ago. So
Yes, but he is on plantations, and that's not really what you want, of course.
yeah, but there's no more gold. I mean that they had to switch later. They were, because of the map control that they had, they could switch later.
Yes, of course, but Yuran is still mining because, well, the Daya has like depleted a few mines just on Falconet,
Yeah.
and that's of course, yeah, a result of making so many Falconets and then wasting them.
Yeah, if they... Oh, Knushaber is about to age up. And actually, Ulan is floating quite a lot of... Oh, Ulan is 200 pop, so I think he's gonna age up soon as well. It's interesting. Ulan is 200 pop. Maido is 130, and that sucks. And Diaruja is also 200 pop. Look at this, they're even gonna take this next mine.
Oh yes, very good by Diaruga, just stealing away all the resources. I mean, you can gather faster from a mine, and it also means they cannot have that mine. So, very good to take out that mine from them.
Yeah, this is an interesting game. So it's a little bit of a stalemate here. I think Maido is waiting for his old hen, probably.
Let's see.
Oh, Diaruja is also gonna age
Oh,
up.
yeah. I already sent 21 Chikonus, but let's see what the next shipment is going to be. Yeah, Knusha bar aging, and Of course, French in H4. Let's see what he has. Does he have cannons? Yeah, he does have 2 cannons. And
I think that the cuirassiers were not nerfed in the 4th age, right?
no, I don't think yet because well, it's of course only like if you let French go H4, then they can have like those.
Yeah, I get
strong
that, but
upgrades.
it's not like the base cuirassier have to be nerfed per se. But that card that makes them instantly, that is what should be nerfed. But anyway.
Well, yeah, perhaps, but this was not really meant for. The EP was not really targeted for team games, of course. So.
Yeah, okay. So Maido has not done reforms yet, so he's gonna stick to this Chukonu stuff. Both both Ulan and Diaruja are almost up as well. Meanwhile, let's have a look at the economic unit population. Still the same.
Yeah, it's still
Old Henry farms. There you go.
Okay, Old Hen is here.
Why can't
And now
I
the
get-
Chukanus suddenly got a lot of HP and a lot of attack. Well, sniping Falconets. Falconets from
Again,
Diaruga. Again.
These Falconet.
Oh, this is so
This
bad.
might be like, by the way, little lag. I think because both of them are like running in, so I think that's lag.
Well, at least they should have been like on the firing mode. So.
Yeah, but sometimes they bug out a little bit. And
Okay, so now everybody is industrial age, and first thing Knushabar does is of course the guard cuirassiers, so they become gendarmes. And let's see, Diaruga going guard longbowman. Yulan, no guard longbowman yet. He does have the infantry breastplate, but so does Daya.
it's by the way interesting that Knushabar shipped Team Cav attack before the factories. I'm a little bit surprised about that because I know the Team Cavalry attack is not working for goons like the German card, so it's only working for the hand cav, and I feel that you would better wait for your factories, to be honest. But look at this, man. China Old Henry Farms. I'm not sure. Like, let me have a look. 119 HP. I think it's still good. It's just not OP anymore, but I think it's still like effective.
Insane lag. Well, yeah, I think I don't know. There are like 800 units on this map, so I don't think it's anyone's internet connection. It's just
I
that.
think this lags a little bit more than it should. But it's also
Yeah,
six
it is
players
quite
and
insane,
6
but-
players. It's USA and EU and Maido's PC. I think not the best. So anyway, we have them pushing here. I think that Kushabar needs to wait for his cuirassiers to they are upgraded. So Diaruja has upgraded musketeers and upgraded longbowmen.
Yeah, and okay, he does have guard dragoons, but I would like to see maybe guard longbowmen also, if he's going to make more of them. Let's see the gendarme trying to poke in, but not really getting a good position. Redcoat musketeers also with the arsenal upgrade, so Diaruga really going for all those upgrades on his infantry.
I'm not sure why he does the upgrade versus Cav, to be honest, but yeah, it's not quite laggy.
It's really hard to control the hand cavalry if it's so laggy, so it's really going to be tough for them. Yeah, Knushabar lost a lot of cuirassiers just for
Yeah, well,
nothing,
to be
I feel.
honest, I mean, the lag sucks, obviously, but
Yeah,
despite that, I mean, there's just too many goons and pikes for the 10 cuirassiers or so that we had, so...
Yeah, the lag didn't help, but I don't think they would have
I think it
won
would have been
otherwise.
a good fight for the other ones anyway.
Western reforms now here. So all units get more HP and attack. So almost 200 HP on this Chukonu. Compare that to the guard longbowman with only 150, so that old Henry farms.
Oh, yes, 5 horse guns. Maybe that can do something here.
5 horse cannons. So Diaruga thinks my falconet control is not the best. Let's try something else. Now going for the horse cannons, but he doesn't have that many goons to protect it. If they snipe these goons, then
Yeah,
look,
so
he's
he
just
is.
running in. He's just going to run in. There were no goons or musketeers to protect. The musketeers were on top of this pawn.
But the
north
Crochets
side.
will do work on the goons though, so actually I think
Yeah,
this is...
but they're
He's losing a lot of goons here, don't forget that. There's still 2 horse gun alive.
and they're still 3 horse, 2
He's
horse.
now
gun.
meleeing the Couriers, by the way.
Okay, but yeah, Maito now trying to get these cuirassiers with
There's still
bike.
2 cannons. I think this is still okay. Like, at first the problem was there were a lot of pikemen and a lot of goons, so then he just had 10 Crochets. But in the second fight, like 1 minute ago or 30 seconds ago, then there were not that many units around, and that's where the Crochets, if you have just 10 of them, do so much better. Because
Yeah,
it takes so long to kill them with 3 units.
and especially because the goons came up close for the cannons, the cuirassiers could get in melee modus with the goons, which is very good for them. So, okay, the lag is really, really insane. Luckily, this is just a show match. Yeah, the population has dropped quite a bit, so I don't know why it's still so laggy. It's like somebody's internet connection is subtly.
Look at this, he's trying to get the cannon.
Cannon flying crow now dead. Okay, so Diaruga got 4 horse artillery at the moment and is adding musketeers, so he wants his cannons protected this time. So adding a lot of anti-cavalry, even doing standing army too.
I think it's time for the other guys to make some cover-ins, and that's the British guy who should do this. By the way, there's still a rocket here.
Yeah, I don't know how else they are going to be able to handle all these horse artillery. I mean,
Yeah.
Diaruga has not been on top of his cannons all game, but
Red
he
coat
can,
cannon is a good combo.
yeah, they can get lucky, so all the time.
Why don't I see the upgrades if I click on the mill?
I don't think they have
Oh,
any.
he's trying to build a new town center here. What's that for place?
No, they don't have any mill upgrades.
Yeah, they must have. Come on, can't be. They just don't work. They do have at least 1 or 2 upgrades there.
I'm not quite sure, because if you click at Knushabar's plantation, it does show gas lightning.
Yeah, but that's for the building. I mean, like the upgrade for faster gathering.
Yeah, I know, but
Nah, they must have it. It's just it doesn't show for some reason. Doesn't matter. So yeah, this is. I'm not sure how this is gonna play out. I feel that Crochet Red Coat Horse Gun is just something that they can't beat. China and Brits.
oh, you have to click on the villagers and then shows.
Oh, I see. Yeah, okay.
They both have artificial fertilizer.
So he's not having. Oh wait, I have to click on the Ville on the plantation, of course.
Yes.
No, if I click on the Ville on the plantation, then you see that he hasn't done any plantation upgrades. That's interesting.
No, he doesn't. Knushabar has none.
That's good.
Yeah, Diaruga has got refinery, so the final one.
Yeah, that's what. Okay.
Oh, 2 mortars. Let's see if they're going to be picked off. And I think
They're
they
gonna
are.
die for sure. Oh wait, they're pushing on the left side. Like this TC doesn't matter. So actually, that's quite
The
good
goons are
for
getting
the army.
blocked. Oh,
Yeah, he's getting blocked by the super news.
I don't like to see that. I get so annoyed by that.
They're just gonna push out. Like they're gonna go straight to the heart. I think that's actually a good choice. They're both 200 pop anyway, so I think that's fine. Like look at this. Like everyone is 200 pop except Knushabar is 150 because Cruisers are just expensive.
Okay. Yeah, Knushabar is now aging to the 5th age, and Yulan should actually trade some food. Look at him, he's got 8k food. Maito got 7k. You should trade from some gold and either mass units or upgrades or go to the next age, because
Yeah.
8k food is just so much. It's just not necessary. Oh, look at these. This infantry of Maito are all getting wrecked by the cannons and the cuirassiers.
Yeah,
This is
well,
bad.
for some reason Ulan is going for a raid. It's not the best
Ulan
time to
thinks-
do raiding.
Yeah, Yulan thinks, fuck Maito, I'm just going to go in and then kill. But this is not good. This is Maito's. Well, Yulan didn't do any
Again,
that
he's
much damage.
he's mellowing the cannons.
Yeah. Okay, that is good. All those horse artillery going down again. Now Imperial Age, and I think the first thing he's going to do, yes, Imperial Gendarmes, there it is.
Yeah, but he is low pop, so he has to get units out fast. Like,
You should also make a church to actually get instant
yeah.
gendarmes.
I would like to
But he
see
doesn't
like
have
some
that
raids
much
like here and here.
resources. Yeah, at rates of a few The stars are really good here. Or maybe goons, but goons don't do that good against villagers, of course.
Yeah, so he has Imperial Gendarmes right now. Actually, Ulan is also aging.
Yes, Ulan, yeah, I think he traded some food for gold, so... Maito still just... Yeah, he's got a lot of food. Maito is going to run out of trees though. And that's going to be huge.
Yep.
But he still got here, but that's outside his wall, so he should re-wall it then.
Look at these two mortars, by the way. But yeah,
this
you're
is
right.
going to run
He
out.
needs trees.
These mortars probably just going to get picked off. I mean, we know it by now. Diaruga's cannons always get picked off. Let's see. Well, they do kill Warwick enemies, so good for them.
I think they have it. Do you have with Jan Knusselberg?
Yeah, I think so too.
Like China
Maito
can't
not
keep up enough. It looks like.
Diaruga can go to the 5th age pretty soon, I think, and Maito not for a while.
I think I don't know about the exact nerve of Old Hen, but it looks like the units are just like so. No, I don't know. Well, they were too OP before anyway, so they had to do something. But also, it's just like French Brits. Like if you don't nerf course at this point, it's just like so hard. He also has that card that makes them cheaper and faster.
Yes, for brands. So
the question is like, what can Ulan do? He's still throwing 4k food, so he just needs to convert something to plantation.
I don't think he can do that much because after this fight, those cuirassiers would just keep spamming and
I don't get
run
where his
in.
population is though. Like, look at
Just
this.
kill this.
Yeah, if they go to that, it's like all the eco. But where is like his? He has 100. He has 200 pop. Where are his units? I don't get.
Who? Yulan?
Yeah. Is this 200 pop only? It's like 10 goons. That's 20 pop. Of course, you have 100 villages. So
Yeah, everything is in queue, it seems. It's got a lot of units in queue, 30 units, so
yeah, that's it.
it's just not here yet.
How does he have
Yeah, and I
30
think
units
this
in
is
queue?
won by them. Just look at the
Yeah.
eco population says nothing anymore, military pop, and the score, of course.
At this point, they can just steamroll because they like Team 1 can't have a decent mess to hold it, and that means that every unit's gonna get killed like cost ineffective because they just get killed as soon as they spawn out of their racks.
Yeah, and Curse just can run into here and look at these villagers just standing doing nothing. Maito has got no more boots. He's going to have to switch to another army, going to have to do a lot of upgrades again, rebuild his infrastructure. There's just not much at this point. Yes, and there it is, GG. That was insane, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, if this was Old Hen, then it would have maybe been over, but yeah.
Old hand, yes. Okay, well, I'm going to go offline. I really need dinner now, so...
Okay, I think I'm doing one more cast or something, but yeah, maybe just opsing.
Yeah,
Thanks
I have to go. Yeah, thank you also for casting with me, and thank you all viewers for this 2v2 match, of course, and for the show matches after that, all the comments and all the watches. Thank you, and yeah, maybe I will see you next week, and otherwise I will just be in the chat when the next round, the round of 4 of the 2v2 tournament, will be held. So I see you all next week.
Yes, by the way, before you tune out, thanks Neat for co-casting, but there's still a little bit of a discussion going on about the VC, so we're kind of like thinking, is it worth or not? And Ulan is now questioning like if it's really needed. Like, he has more vills.
Yeah, that is true. Yes, I'm not quite sure. Personally, I never really do Virginia Company except like on Deccan or something. But I don't know. Goodspeed would have to come in and show his calculations because
I've
I
seen
really
them
have.
before, but it's just...
Well, I'm going out and get some food, so I will see you later all.
Okay, see you later.
Later, thank you, bye.
Yes, bye-bye. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm not convinced. I think that again. I think it can be useful in some situations, but the way that I see like how it plays out right now, I'm just not convinced that it's really better. The problem is the thing is like, okay, he aged up a little bit faster, but if Ulan had used not 4 vills but 700 coin, that would be like only 1 minute max. And the second thing is that, okay, he does save a lot of wood. So he saved, let's say, what is it, like 15 houses or something times 40 wood or something? That's 600. Wait, that's just 600? No, 6,000. No, wait, 600. That's just 600 resources. Wait, that's not possible. What's the thing again? How many was your discount? You save what again? I don't know. Let's say it's about 30%. Maybe it's like around 900, 800 resources at max. But then again, Ulan had the same vill count. He actually was ahead in the vill count. It's just that he made his military units faster. So he made 5 hus before Diaruja made like 5 musketeers or 5 longbows or whatever, 5 units. So not only did he make them faster, which means later houses, he also invested more resources because it's hussars and not infantry. So if he would have done exactly the same build, then I believe it would be like similar thing or maybe even just better, to be honest. So I'm not sure.